Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up and Flow. We've got someone that wants to come in and say hi. All right, so for this morning's practice, we're just going to go ahead and get started right with our sun salutations this morning, really waking the body up, really tuning into that mind-body awareness. Our intention is to connect movement with breath and to just wake up this morning. So starting at the top of the mat, find yourself in mountain pose. Feel your feet connected into the earth. All four corners of your feet grounded into the earth. Start to tune into that mind-body awareness. Maybe taking note of how you feel this morning. Do you feel sleepy? Do you not feel awake yet? Do you feel clear? Placing one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. I invite you to set an intention for today's practice. Whatever is calling you, making it an intention that will serve you throughout the rest of your day. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sun. Open your heart with a baby back bend. Exhale, hinging from the hips, forward fold. Find yourself in a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's take that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last time, halfway lift. Exhale, palms ground down onto the mat. Step it back into your plank. Hold here as you shift your weight back and forth. Find your center. Exhale, knees come onto the mat. Slowly lower all the way down. Shoulders stacked directly on top of your wrists. Inhale, roll them back. Heart lifts, taking your cobra. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, press it back into your child's pose. Getting into those hips. Take a moment to pause here. And then we'll inhale, come up through your cat pose. So press the ground away. And then exhale, lower all the way back down into cobra. We'll take that a few more times together. Inhale, rise up into your cobra. Exhale, take it back, child's pose. Inhale, come up through cat, press it away. Belly button draws to spine. Now we'll lower all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, rising up into your cobra. Let's take that one more time together. Press back, plank. Inhale, rise up, cat. All the way down onto the belly now. Inhale, rise up, cobra. And now let's tuck our toes, press up into our plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk it out, lowering one heel to the mat and then the other. Finding a soft bend in your knees. Feel the eyes of the elbows draw in towards one another to help release your shoulders down your back. Weight is evenly distributed through all 10 fingers. Bend those knees. And let's slowly step to the top of our mat. Allowing the forearms to rest on top of your thighs. Come into a supported forward fold here. Crown of the head hangs heavy towards the mat. Chin draws to chest. Releasing into our full forward fold, we'll inhale, take it up into our halfway lift. Exhale, fold, rooting down through our feet to rise up. Exhale, palms come through heart center. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. As a smile this time. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, connecting movement with breath. Step it back, plank. Hold here. Now lower all the way down. Take your chaturanga and either cobra or upward facing dog. Again, taking a deep breath in this upward facing dog. Awakening the body, bringing more air into the lungs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises up towards the ceiling, pointing and flex your toes. Wake your body up. With every inhale, see if you can lift that right leg just a little bit higher. And then exhale, we'll crunch it in. Knee comes to nose, press the ground away. Inhale, rise up. Woo, maybe you lose your balance. Exhale, cheetah, crunch it in. Take that 2 more times together. Inhale, rise. Exhale, crunch in for cheetah. Rise up. Cheetah. Now we're going to step it through, lowering the left knee onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Feel yourself connected into the earth as you rise up into your low lunge. Checking in with how your body feels this morning. We won't stay here for long. Exhale, take it back into your half splits. Turning this into a flow, and then inhale, we'll rise up. Exhale, take it back, half splits. Moving at your own pace, we'll be here together for about the next 20 seconds. My only request is on your exhale, you move back into your half splits. And then on your inhale, you rise up into your low lunge. Last few times here. Oof. Together we'll meet in our low lunge. A reminder to keep your core engaged to help you maintain your sense of balance at all times. Let's press it back into our tabletop pose. And from here, we're going to take a few cat-cows together. So when I inhale, we're going to drop our belly, moving into our cow pose. And then exhale, press the ground away, cat. Again, connecting movement with breath. Inhale draws you into your cow pose. Exhale, press the ground away. Letting each movement that you do feel really good for you this morning. It's not about perfection, but it is about how we feel inside of our bodies when we do it. And the words that we offer to ourselves as we're moving through each one of these poses together that were ultimately designed to nourish us. The reason why yoga has been around for as long as it is, because it makes shifts in your mind and your body. All right, take your cat-cow 3 more rounds. And then when you feel complete, we're going to step that left foot Actually, let's step it back, right back into our plank pose, continuing to fire up the core. And then take it back into your downward facing dog. Can't forget our rounds of cheetah on this side. Inhale, lift that left leg up towards the ceiling. Pointing and flexing the toes. And now exhale, crunch it in, knee comes to nose, taking your cheetah. Exhale, press the ground away. Moving into your cheetah pose. Keep firing up that core, building the heat. 2 more times. Move into your cheetah. Press the ground away. Cheetah. I lag 1 more time. Reach up. Exhale, cheetah. Hold here. And then step it through, lowering that right knee onto the mat. Untuck your toes. And inhale, rise up into your low lunge. Feel yourself arrive. Let your breath be your teacher and telling you just how deep you want to go. I invite you to do any breath pattern that serves you. What's really working for me this morning is inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Really just to clear out any cobwebs and start my day as open and as receptive and as clear as possible. Moving into that flow, let's take it back into our half splits. Find that your left toes are flexing back towards your face. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, take it back, half splits. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Just realized that I'm wearing my Christmas socks this morning. All right, we've got 30 more seconds here. My only request is that you move with your breath. Inhale, rising up into your low lunge. Exhale, take it back into your half splits. Taking that 3 more rounds. And then when your body is telling you that it's time to pause, meet me in a low lunge. In that low lunge. Frame your left foot. Step it back into your plank. Taking double chaturangas this morning or one. Just if you're looking to build even more heat. Rise up into your upward facing dog. And then exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Stepping it out into a wide-legged downward facing dog. Finding a slight bend in those knees. Press the ground away and really feel your hips draw up and back towards the wall behind you. The best way I find to do this is by really drawing that belly button towards my spine. And keeping a nice bend in my knees. Inhale, lift the right palm off the mat and then exhale, take it back, grabbing onto the back of your left calf. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Find length first, and then exhale, look under your left armpit. The deeper you pull against the back of that left calf, the more that you're going to find that you're going to be able to get deeper into this twist. Again, breathing in and out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Doing whatever is going to help you to feel more and wake up this morning. Moving on to the other side, lift your left palm off the mat and then take it behind your right calf. Continuing to keep the weight evenly distributed through both legs. Pulling even deeper against the back of that right calf. Returning to your wide-legged downward facing dog, take a moment to pause here. And then exhale, we'll lower onto our knees. Moving into a few side body stretches this morning. Inhale, rise the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop the left palm onto the mat. Inhale, spark your right fingertips up and over. Inhale, rise up through center. Allow the fingertips to meet. And then take it onto the other side. So sparking our left fingertips up towards the ceiling and over to the right. Feel that left shoulder drop back just a tad. Inhale, rise up. Coming up off of your heels. So now we want our hips stacking directly on top of our knees. Moving into a camel pose this morning. This is really going to wake you up. So we want our hips stacking directly on top of our knees. We'll find that our ankles are behind our knees, forming a 90-degree angle back there. And then let's place our hands on our hips, roll our shoulders up and back down the body. Placing the hands at the base of the spine, fingers drop down. And then you can stay here, just imagining a golden thread, drawing your heart up towards the ceiling as your shoulders drop back. Your core is supporting and protecting your spine. Tucking the toes. And then if you feel like you want to take this a little bit deeper without compromising anything in your spine, you're receiving all the benefits of the pose right here. Then I invite you to drop back, grabbing onto one ankle and then the other. A great way to do this pose is often in front of, against, with your body facing a wall. So then you can check in to make sure that you're not compromising any parts of the pose. Really focusing on that heart drawing up, your hips continuing to draw forward. And then just breathe. Feeling the space that you're creating in your lungs and in your heart with every single inhale. Feeling those shoulders draw towards one another as your heart rises up. Gaze is looking up. Chin can draw up just a little bit more. Now getting into that throat chakra area. Let's take 3 more deep breaths here. Last one together. Inhale deeply through the nose. Loud, audible exhale through the mouth. Engage your core to slowly rise up. And then exhale, sinking back onto your heels. We're going to face forward if you weren't already there. And then we're going to reach our left leg out, moving into gate pose. Inhale, rise your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, ground your right palm onto the mat. Inhale, reach your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. And now drop that right arm, that left arm down by your knee. Tuning into the energy lines. Again, gaze goes wherever's most comfortable, whether that's looking down at your right palm or looking up at your left arm. See if you can drop that left shoulder back just a tad. And then engaging the core as slowly rising up through center. Exhale, left hand comes onto your left hip. Reach your right fingertips up and over. Feeling the stretch in the opposite side of the body. Move back through center. Let's take it to the other side. So extend that right leg out. Right toes are pointing towards the wall behind you. Left hip is stepping directly on top of your knee. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, ground your left palm onto the mat. Spark your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Option to stay here or drop that right arm down by your ear. Feel the right shoulder drop back just a tad. And then gaze can look down at your left fingertips or up towards the ceiling. Feeling the stretch all the way from your right heel out through your right fingertips. We'll inhale, come up through center, engage your core to get there. Reach up. Now drop your right palm down by your side. Inhale, left fingertips, reach up and over. Sink back onto your heels. And as gracefully as you want to get there, come up into a standing mountain pose in the middle of your mat. Facing forward. Tuning into the earth, to your connection with the ground. Stepping out into a wide-legged forward fold. Toes turn out, heels turn in. Let's get into those hips a little bit. So reach our arms up. Exhale, coming in through a goddess pose. Really firing up those inner thighs. Feel strong. Tune into your strength. Breathe deeply through any difficult sensations that may be coming up. Trusting that you've got this. If you're looking to get a little bit more playful with this pose, lifting the right heel off the mat, lifting the left heel. Maybe both at the same time and just hold here. Taking any arm variation that's best going to serve you. For me, lifting my palms up towards the ceiling to receive. Pinkies turn in to release the shoulders. Let's just breathe here. Your heels are grounded onto the mat. Let's take baby pulses with me. So lowering down 10 times together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sweep the arms up, come into your star pose. Exhale, toes turn in, heels turn out, lower it down into your wide-legged forward fold. Taking your favorite variation of this pose, whether it's grabbing onto opposite elbows, grabbing onto your big toes or behind the heels, or if the inversion's in your practice, that's always available for you to take it. Lower the hips down towards your left heel, right toes flex up. Taking your Skandasana pose. And then we'll turn this into a flow. So come back through your wide-legged forward fold and then drop your hips towards your right heel. Left toes are flexing up towards the ceiling. Inhale, take it to the other side, up through center. Drop your hips. Right toes flex up. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Let's stay here for about 20 more seconds together. So moving as fast or as slow as you'd like to. Trusting the wisdom, the intelligence of your body. Finding yourself re-arriving back in your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, finding yourself in a halfway lift. Long spine, crown of the head reaches forward as the hips draw back. And now grabbing onto your hips with the core strong, slowly rise up. Reach the palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, palms come through heart center. Heel toe back into your standing mountain pose. Place your right palm on your heart, your left palm on your belly. Checking in with how you feel. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Feel the shoulders draw up and down the body. Slight bend in the knees. Finding length in your spine with every inhale. Feel your shoulders drop out in opposite directions. Inviting even more breath, more chi into every single cell of your body. Now come back through a neutral spine where vertebrae is stacking on top of vertebrae. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling, look up. And then exhale, draw your palms through heart center. Offering yourself a gesture of gratitude for all those that we're practicing with you, with us this morning. Carrying this goodness in with you through the rest of your day. Bowing your forehead to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you all.